Hey everyone, welcome to Charts by TRADEway. My name is David Verbruggen. I am the director of Charts by TRADEway. We are going to go through an introduction course to the platform where I'm going to show you how to navigate through the platform so you have a starting place for when we go on to future courses and we do more training in the platform. Couple things I want to let you know about that might help you out. You should be able to see some settings that will help slow me down if you want me to talk slower so you can follow along more easily. It may also be helpful if you have a second screen up. That way you can kind of follow along as I move through things. I'll try not to move too quickly, but always remember you can also pause the recording here so that you can go and figure out what I just did. Maybe I'm showing you how to draw a line. You're like, okay, hold on, pause. Let me do it now. So that's a very good way to do it as well, where you watch a small section, you pause me, and then you follow along on the chart as well. All right. So Charts by TRADEway, what you are seeing right now is the home screen of Charts by TRADEway. And I'm going to give you the out of the box experience here. So I've set up my platform pretty close to how you're going to see it when you first log in the first time here. You can see the home screen. On the right, we've got a sector chart. So this is what's happening in the sectors. Today, you can change that, of course, to week, month, 3 months, whatever you want it to be. We have a heat map at the bottom right. You'll learn more about that in our education and how to use that as well. You also have an area in the middle for watch lists and everything, so you can view those here. The home page is kind of a good starting place just before you dive into specific tickers or specific stocks that you're looking at. You can just get a big overview of what's going on in the market. While this is the home page, we do spend most of our time on a different page, and I'm going to bring you there now. If you hover over research, you scroll down here to chart, click there. This is the chart page, and this is roughly what it might look like for you. You might have different color candlesticks. We'll go over in the future how to change the color of the candlesticks and how to get all of that set up. But this is the chart page right here. And this is where we spend the majority of our time, where we go ahead and draw lines on the charts. We look for good buy points. We do a lot of analyzation and assessment on this screen right here. Before we dive into the chart and how to draw lines and all that good stuff, I want to continue on with some navigation. Let's draw your attention to the top right, these tabs right here. You see home again, this markets page of home is where we were initially. But there's also an economic dashboard, which is pretty cool. You can check this out and look at a whole bunch of different charts regarding different economic topics. And you can look at them on different time frames here as well. If you click on the watch tab, this will bring you to different watch lists. Top left, you should see a drop down box. You can see I've got several personal watch lists here, but there's also some that are pre-built in the system. For example, the coaches stocks list, for example, here. So these are some tickers that are brought forward by coaches that you can use to look for good trades. So this is your watch list tab. Find tab is an excellent one as well. This is where you can access scans and screeners. We have some other trainings already available on how to use those, but I don't want to jump ahead right now if we're still learning how to move around. Just hold off on jumping into scans and screeners. That's a little bit more advanced, but we'll get there. And then hovering over the research, again, the chart page, that is the primary one that we spend most of our time on right there as well. Portfolio, the last one here, the big one that you're going to want to find here is journal. This is going to be an important one. This is where the system automatically logs all of our trades and it puts it in this journal. And so if I click on this real quick, you can see, let's pull up this paper trading account. You can see all these different trades that have been done in this paper trading account. right? So this is a really good, helpful tool to help you know what is working and what isn't working in your trading. Now we'll come back here to the chart page because that's where we usually spend most of our time. At the top here, I want to show you the Help Center. Help Center is going to be very important. One thing, there are a bunch of videos that the developers of the platform have put together that can help walk you through the different aspects and areas of the platform as well. So I encourage you to check out the video library. Also, support ticket. That's an important one to know, just in case you're seeing something weird or funky going on your platform. If you take a screenshot and you submit it to a support ticket, this is your direct line, direct communication to the developers of the platform. So that will help as well. If you click on your name, there's a longer drop-down menu here. And the fun thing in here is all these different themes. You can see I have mine set right now to light theme, but maybe you want to change yours to a dark theme. And then it pulls up this look. Or maybe you like whatever forest dark theme is. Yeah, that's that dark green, or maybe even pink. This kind of weirds me out a little bit, but lots of different options there. I personally prefer to keep it simple and just leave it on the light theme. I think that's a nice, clean look personally, but you choose what works best for you. These on the top left, these are going to be now specific to whatever ticker you have populated in here. Right now, just the default is Apple. And so when we click on here, we're going to look at information specific to Apple. So if I click on dashboard, this is going to give you a little bit of an overview on the technicals, fundamentals here, inner circle, valuation, some more information on the right here. We all know what Apple is, but let's say you had a company that you're like, I've never heard of this. I don't know what they are. You can come here. You can see what industry they are, what sector they are, kind of what they're doing. Lots of information here. And then information as well on dividends, on splits, if they've done that. So tons of information there. Again, the chart screen, you're a little bit familiar with that now. That just brings you right back here. There's going to be lots more of good information here. Inner circle is going to have to do with, the big boys, essentially. Who has bought or sold a lot of Apple, those people that need to report that is in there, or the specific institutions. You can see the institutional holdings as well. Key ratio is just going to be a bunch of information. Now, don't let this overwhelm you. There's a lot in here. I don't always come look here, but sometimes you might want to look for a specific statistic, if you will. And so you can find that most likely in there. The fundamentals page, again, don't let this overwhelm you. You can go super deep into things, or you can keep it very simple, right? When I'm talking about simple, let me show you something. You see on Apple here, these 4 boxes. These 4 boxes are all color-coded. Green being good, yellow being okay, red being not that great. And so these 4 boxes represent different areas. This bottom one, for example, is fundamentals. If you just hover over that, you can see right now the fundamentals on Apple are okay. Not great, just okay. And same with these other boxes. So if this is overwhelming, then just zoom out and keep it simple. Next tab, options page. We're going to do a deep dive on that later on in a future video. You'll be seeing that. Activity is going to be specifically what activity have you done on this ticker in whichever account that you have pulled up. So you can see in this paper trading account, I've done these trades in here on Apple. And then compare is just a feature to kind of compare Apple to other companies that might be in the same industry. So there you have it. That's kind of a basic overview of how to navigate the platform and where some different things are. It's going to take time to get really familiar and to get fluent in navigating around. But if you just dive in, it will come more and more gradually, and you will figure it out. So that's going to wrap it up for this first just kind of introduction and navigation lesson. Join us on the next lesson where I show you how to add a virtual account or a real account so you can start paper trading.